Yo, step up, place best, this moment's ours. Summit up the mountain, feeling the powers. Counting gains, no shame in it to win it. Roll the dice, double down, life's a limit. Kings on this court, ruling the game from the top of the world. Calling my name, no hesitation, just celebration in sight. Raise the stakes, we're living for a hype. Yeah, hit the summit, best high, watch and grow. This the life it chose. Let the states flow. Yo.
And we are live. The line is hot, and we are back again for NFL Week 5. I am your co-host, as always, Shawnee V, a.k.a. SV the Don, and we are here once again, on the Built-in Buffalo Network, and I am joined by the entire cast and ensemble that is the line is hot. This is by far so far this NFL season my favorite episode because we got all the boys in the building. So I want to give a quick shout out to everybody. First of all, I want to give a quick shout out to my PIC, Boston Mike, who was out last week, and I wanted to wish him a quick happy 21st anniversary. He had a real good reason about why he was out last week. So Mike, how was the anniversary first off?
It was good. Thank you, sir. I had a good time. 21 years goes by fast. Hug your wives, hug your kids. Life goes by fast, people.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. That's right. I was joking with Mike. Right. I said, Mike, do you realize? I said your marriage can drink today. So congratulations.
Yeah, I know.
He thought that was funny. So
yeah,
great
no.
to have Mike back.
Hey, listen, hold on. I also said that. Shit, it's been old enough to vote for 3 years now, and I haven't used that either. You know,
you're right about that. But nonetheless, so glad to have you back, Mike. I
appreciate
am
it.
more thankful than you even know, having to do your job last week with ATL Phil, which I'll get to in a moment. It's nerve-wracking, man. Running the switchboard back there, it's like operating a real TV show, bro. And I took TV production in college. But I got to tell you, man, I did not know what I was doing. I hope everybody enjoyed the show last week. I promise you the quality and content is going to be spectacular with Mike back in the fold. So thank you, Mike. And then shout out to my guy, ATL Phil, new to the show, our resident college guru.
Yes, sir.
Filled in quite amicably alongside with Marcus. Welcome back to the show, my guy.
Thanks, man. I'm glad to be here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So Phil's got some hot college picks for you again this week. He did pretty well last week. So, and I know that we're definitely going to go off script. We're going to talk about some dogs. The UGA got to bounce back this week.
Of course.
But we won't talk about that too much. But then next is we got my boy, Evan Moneyball Marsh, who he was not too busy to be on the show. He had a very good reason to be busy last week. Evan, I heard you were out and about, my guy. Tell us where you were.
Yeah, man. I was out in Vegas from Thursday through Sunday, man. Just going crazy out there. You know how it is. But, yeah, had some technical issues on my phone, actually. I'm, bouncing place to place in a taxi cab, and this guy offers me a charger, and I feel it. And it's it feels like it is just prying my battery. And I get out of the car, and, it shows I have 3% on my phone. I get back to my room. I go to plug it in. It shoots all the way up to 80. So I'm like,
oh, geez.
Yeah. So his charger completely fried my phone battery, and I had to go work that out for an entire day out there. So.
Yeah, man. Well, we are glad to have you back. Yeah.
Hey, the folks at home want to know if you're on.
Everybody wants to know. Are you on the heater? Coming back with some picks? What do you got?
Man, the dogs were definitely disappointing Saturday. The greatest run I've been going on is honestly tennis. It's sad to say. I love every sport, but tennis has been keeping me alive. It has been paying the bills, dude.
Well, that's awesome. That's lit. Not as cool as you, but I did spend half of this week and last week at the Caesars Harrah's property closest to here, which actually that's where we met. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's about to shout that out.
So I've been getting the free rooms up at the Valley, Cherokee River Valley Casino up in Murphy, North Carolina, right across the border, about 2 hours from where we live on the lake, about 2.5 hours from Atlanta proper. But that's where we go. That's where you got to go. As people may or may not know, Georgia is a dry gambling state. But I will tell you this, to your point about tennis, and it's a great segue. I did win quite a bit of money on some of the baseball games, the first couple games in the playoffs. That's been interesting. We could talk about that if we want in a little bit. Yankees moving through, got some interesting second round matchups. But tennis is a sport that I have won in the past. However, one sport that I've tended to win on quite a bit, and we're going to have a little inside scoop coming down the pike here. My main man, Marcus the Hybrid, back to some interesting information about some horse betting in the world of equestrian and horses. Tell us what's been going on, my guy.
Well, it's definitely a pleasure to be back. We got the whole squad here today. I'm still waiting on my background to get cleared. Trust me, I'm gonna have a great background. We're probably gonna go Bills. Probably gonna go Georgia Bulldogs. Definitely got to put my jersey up in the background, something for you guys. But for sure, definitely love to be back. But yeah, man, on the equestrian side of things, man, the horse betting side of things, that's something that I guess we all gonna have to really get into. We just acquired a part of our community outreach organization, branch of D-Tech Services. We actually just acquired an equestrian center. We'll be doing a lot of horse. It's pretty much going to be a horse training facility. Along with a lot of community outreach events and stuff like that. So we might have some hybrids coming through that stable, for sure. Definitely gonna have to do some live podcasts there, get some live shows going on so we can put some bets in, man. Try to get me one of those Kentucky Derbies.
Oh
yeah.
as I told Marcus, I know somebody, a girl that I used to talk to whose family breeds, big types of horses like that, like Derby, stakes horses, those type of horses that you see in them 3 big races. And her family actually had a Kentucky Derby winner in the early 2000s. Now, still got the connection, so maybe we're gonna have to do some business with them.
Exactly, definitely gonna have to acquire one of those stallions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's right.
We got to put our banners on them, man. Get them going out there. Get us live in effect.
Yes, sir. But Boston Mike, I throw it over to you again, my guy at the controls. Let you do you, my guy.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of boring. You know me, I like to go chronological. So why don't we recap last week? I know we went through the Bills game pretty much, obviously, because it was early in the week. But here we go.
Let's do it.
We are about to recap the week 4 betting, bad beats you had, maybe wins you had. We'll talk about some games. Obviously, we did talk about the Bills on Friday last week. I'll kind of open it up. Evan, you were here last week. What do you got for us, buddy? What do you got? Some things that stood out to you?
Yeah, I mean, week 4 was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
A lot of random games where if you're going off past matchups, it seemed to not matter. I mean, the whole Giants win was certainly a shock to me, and I think a lot of bettors. The Chargers have been looking like a really dominant team, and their offense just could not get going. I think you had some other teams that were looking like possible underdogs, like Carolina and some other teams who were coming off good wins, but seemingly went back to their old self. So that's how the NFL is every year. You get those weeks where it's just they want you confused, and that was certainly the outcomes that were coming out. So I think you learn from those and you move on. And yeah, it's NFL is all matchups. So
yeah. Now let me ask you this: were you a little concerned about the Saints hanging around as much as they did?
No, I think. I mean, when you look at any Bills game, especially at home, it's a very they're just such a heavy favorite with all their odds and the percentages and everything. So when you get a team like that, who's obviously going to be around the 5% mark on the money line and even the spread, it's just such a good opportunity for them to make it closer than you would expect. I think every answer that we had for them, their offense is obviously not one of the best in the NFL, but they can move the ball against any team. It's not
right. They got NFL players. They do.
Exactly.
They get paid.
You can make a case for any NFL team in today's age for just moving the ball down the field. And obviously our defense, it's I'm glad that those mistakes are coming out early for us to make those adjustments against the worst teams. But I think one of the key takeaways is obviously just getting these wins, no matter who's it against, how close it is. That's all I look at is keep the win train going. So
stack it.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree with you on the Giants beating the Chargers. I did not see that coming. I'm a Justin Herbert guy. I mean, Dart had that one good drive where he ran that touchdown in. I mean, it was awesome. But other than that, I mean, I think the Chargers will bounce back. I mean, really, like for me, Tennessee is really that bad. I mean, the game they played, that Tyreek Hill injury was gruesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, over his leg was backwards. Yeah.
Oh
wow.
So here's some notes I had. Joe Burrow is the MVP of the league.
Again.
I don't think the way Cincinnati's playing without him, you can find anyone who's more important. I know Josh is great.
Josh,
he might be the MVP.
That's a conversation. Them too, yeah.
But Joe Burrow right now looks like the MVP. Are the Raiders really this bad? They might be. Baltimore in a world of hurt right now. And then my hottest take is this. Why do we allow football games to end in a tie? It is 2025.
Right. Adopt the college rule.
Every sports league does something now in the overtime, sudden death type of scenario where they either put a man on second in the 10th. They, college football, everyone gets a chance and they're back and forth. I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, how could you have a game like that end in a tie? Like, it doesn't seem fair. But that's my own gripe.
Out of my entire career in the NFL, I have never been a part of a tied football game. So I don't know what that feels like. I don't understand it actually. So if I ever was in overtime, I probably didn't understand if it did go down. So your guess is as good as mine why it's still going in 2025. I really don't understand.
Listen, hey, Marcus, remember, they play to win the game, right?
Right.
Like that statement, Herm Edwards right there is like he should be on the rules committee. You play to win the game. You don't play to tie. You don't play. It is for me, and especially two teams like that were playing their asses off. Like somebody deserved to win that game. That's the only thing I look at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My thing is, why couldn't the Baltimore KC game be the one that was 40-40? Let both of them catch a tie.
Exactly.
That would have been nice for me. What about Green Bay too, man? Like one of my biggest surprises was I had Green Bay to definitely win and cover. We've obviously seen Dallas play all year. We know they had an offense, but they just lost CD Lamb for a potentially long-term injury. But they still put 40 up on this allegedly vaunted Green Bay defense. That was a bad loss for Green Bay, in my opinion. I thought they're a real contender, which they still might be. But that's a terrible loss for them, I think.
I agree.
How about Wentz? Wentz throws for 350 against the Steelers. There's just things that happened last week that just shouldn't happen. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. What other special teams besides my boys instill fear in the heart of a punter right now? Do not kick to Marcus Jones. That's all I'm saying.
I got one. Fear in the heart of your special teams. I'll say this. Anybody the Bills are playing, trying to rough up our punters and give us game-changing first downs for like 3 weeks in a row.
Yo, hold on. I went back and watched that play. That lineman literally was in the air like some slow-mo, like the Olympic song was going on. And he's like, I'm going to get it. And then he totally just whiffs, blocks, hits his face, roughs him. It was great.
It's definitely an interesting week.
Yeah.
Marcus plays special teams. Marcus, you can give us some insight.
Well, I mean, as you know, the more you can do, the more you'll play, the more you get paid. So, I mean, at the end of the day, those guys on the special teams, majority of them probably are not starters. I remember when I was playing with the Jets, it was kind of a thing for, the vets to get on the special teams, like Darrelle Revis and Antonio Cromartie, guys like that. LeBron Landry to back in the day to kind of get on the special teams to kind of add some more money to their stock. Nowadays I don't really think that's significant. It's a little bit more, it's a little different these days. So, but of course, special teams also, like defense, wins games. So, as you know, the Bills consistently have a consistent special teams or specialist at least, for sure.
There's a reason why there's 3 phases in the game. You got an elite special teams, that could definitely be the definitive line between winning and losing in a week. When you have 2 teams that are close and one team starting at the 40 every possession, that matters.
For sure.
And we also have to remember too that it is still early in the season. I mean, of course, with the preseason going the way it does now, with limited preparation before you get into the season, with a lot of guys, once the season gets started, transitioning these rookies in, the guys not preparing in the proper manner, the season gets on you quick. So a lot of guys are experiencing early injuries, or teams are experiencing early injuries. And like we said a few shows ago, just some of the turmoil. I think even with the Dolphins, we kind of pointed it out a little bit before. That they're going to have to deal with a lot of things on and off the field that kind of may alter their initial start. And as we see, they're going through those things now. So I just think I also just want to remind everyone out there that the season, it is still early, and we're going to see a lot of things like this happening probably within the next 2 weeks, for sure.
Yeah, we're at the quarter mark, right? Right, Boston, Mike? Basically,
sure.
essentially.
We also might see a lot of guys being released as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Marcus, let me ask you a question.
Too.
At what point of the season do you give up on, it's early and then you get worried?
Once we're looking at 500 at about 6-6, I get a little worried.
Okay.
I get a little worried once we get about there. So about around 12 games in the season, I would say I would get a little worried.
Well, hey, listen, you guys are 4-0. I think you guys have put up a good bunch of games here. I don't know if you're going to go undefeated. I don't think anyone here expects to go undefeated. But I think this week could be a chance for spreading some AFC love. Oh. Little pixie dust sprinkled on that second place team. You think they have a chance?
Oh, for what? For the Bills to increase the lead in the division? Yeah, I think they got a great chance.
Of course. Absolutely.
Speaking of which, Boston Mike, do you want to tell the people where we will be Sunday night?
Well, the secret is now out. We will be at the Kettles parking lot. We are tailgating at Kettles Sunday, probably around maybe 2:00 or so. We're going to get the games rolling. We're going to watch them in the parking lot. We got some food. Come down and see us. Kettles. Yes.
Be there or be square.
Yeah, we'll be watching that. We'll be watching that game somewhere. I don't know if we're going to go into the game. We could watch it at maybe one of the nice places at the corner, maybe Prohibition, or my old favorite, O'Neill's at the corner. Both are good. But it'll be nice to see everybody. This might be the only home game I get to. And actually, real quick, just because I brought it up, it's going to be a cool week. So I fly to Buffalo Sunday morning. I think I get there right around lunchtime. We'll go to the game. And then I'm also, just a quick little plug for hockey season. Sabres start Thursday of next week. I will also be covering that game for Rufo Sports for Coach Mook. So be in the press box, be in the locker room, bringing some hockey content. And to be honest, and we're gonna obviously talk about how we're doing this year with the picks. But I'll be completely honest, hockey NHL is by far my best sport on betting, and I've said that before, and it's 100% true. So we'll get to the results. So just keep that in mind when it turns the page the next week.
I don't know now. You see, I'm tired with
for this week. We gotta have a little competition, man.
All right, here we go. All right, hold on. If you really want to get into it, Sean, if you can do the next commercial for me, I'll load up the results.
Please,
is that a
dude.
deal?
Hold on. Well,
They got to see my hat.
You gotta give me a quick second, Boston Mike. You know that is dead. Hold on. I gotta go to my history because I closed the tab with the commercial on it.
Okay. Or hold on, I might be able to load this up and then we can do it afterwards. Hold on.
I might have it. Hold on. Let me see. I think I do have it. Give me 1 second.
Crown me. I'm ready.
All right. Okay.
He's ready.
All right, Marcus is ready. All right, we'll get to you in a minute, Cruise Planners. Here we go. We are going to show last week's results and the season totals. Drum roll, please.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
damn.
Okay, so listen, you know
hybrid
what I like
coming.
to say? Listen,
The hybrid
numbers,
coming.
Listen, numbers don't lie, but you can make numbers say whatever you want them to say.
I do like when you say that. It's a good saying.
Marcus, not only did you share the lead last week of 9 correct, you are also tied with me for last place, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he's creeping on the come up.
1 week at a time.
That's right.
Ladies and gents, 1 week at a time, okay?
Listen, New England has not been good against the spread. I should be at least 30 points, but I keep picking. Last week I got it right. So congratulations.
I keep picking the Patriots like Tom Brady's still there. For some reason, I feel like the aura's still there. I feel like, but
it's the culture, Marcus. They do the same to me.
That's it.
It ain't the same digs, man.
It ain't, man.
Drake May ain't Josh Allen light yet, man.
Man.
Well, I will hate to burst your bubble. I was going to wait. Hold on. You know me. I had some things prepared, but I was going to wait until you just said that. So, Mr. Vaccaro, what would you say if I told you that my little Josh Allen light has more passing yards than your boy MVP Josh Allen week 4?
I will believe it.
What would you say if I told you that they both have 7 touchdowns on the year? Would you believe that?
I would believe that. What I would tell you in my
hold on. Would you believe?
Okay,
hold on.
Keep going.
Would
Shoot
you
all
believe?
your ammo. Shoot all your ammo. Go ahead.
Would you believe that my little boy Josh Light Drake May has a slightly better completion percentage than your MVP Josh Allen?
I can believe it.
The kid can ball. That's all I'm saying. Don't make light of him. The kid can ball, man.
Listen, man. I was the
Bill's
one that
Mafia
said
is a big audience to this show. Don't forget.
What I will say to your point, Boston Mike, is I'm very much a believer in Drake May, which is why I picked the Patriots to finish a distant second place in terms of above third and fourth place, the Jets and the Dolphins before the season started in my prognostication. But I'm not surprised that Drake May's having a good year. Diggs definitely, him just being on the field and the respect that he garners, always opening things up. And this year, the Bills are trying to really run a more balanced offense with a run-first type of strategy. So to hear that he's got more passing yards and slightly better statistics passing-wise, I'm not totally surprised with that.
Now, would you believe – I want to shoot all my ammo here. Would you believe that your man that you're talking about there, Diggy, is leading your breakout star Coleman in receiving yards this year?
Yeah.
Would you believe that?
Look at this guy.
Really?
That's got to be for Marcus right there, by the way.
Really?
All these guys have so much aura. I love it. Thanks for the comment, buddy. I love that.
Yeah.
The thing is with Coleman's the big body possession receiver, and they throw to everybody. So nobody on the Bills is going to be anywhere near the lead in receptions. I think like league wide. They're going to have a bunch of guys that have 40, maybe like 6 or 7.
You know when Allen shines. You know when it's time for him to shine. Okay.
Yeah. He going to put the cape on, Marcus. Am I right?
Come on now. You know when it's time for him to come out. MVP, you know when the stretch starts.
Yeah, make it not
Okay, Marcus, maybe it's your turn. Would you believe me if I said the Pats are top 10 in passing yards? Top 10 in points scored? Top 10 in points against?
I would not believe you. But
No.
Well, you should believe
I
me.
should believe you. Like I said, hey, listen, like I said, they still have the aura there, man. I said, something's going on.
Okay. All right. Continue, Mr. Vaccaro. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say my last point is with the Patriots, and then I'll talk about the Sabres for a quick second again. Well, we talked about the Sabres. Can't wait to start giving out some picks for there being my strongest sport, even above football. Those two are definitely traditionally my two best. Yeah, we picked this game. I picked it with Chris Mass. So shout out to Step Brothers Sports. We did our show earlier this week, and I said this is going to be a one-score game. I don't even think. I know the Bills have been sneakily winning by double digits.
No word.
I don't think they do this week. I think they win by one score. I said that. So I got respect for your boys.
But yet, hold on. But yet you took the Bills giving 7.5. I thought the hook was your hook.
Yeah, well, I would tweak it down to 6.5 if I was betting it, but I think they probably will win somewhere between 6 and 10. I don't know. Like a touchdown is probably right where it is. Maybe they win with a walk-off touchdown or something. I don't know. I can see it.
So you're saying that it's going to be close?
I think that this is like a hot take. Maybe not so much anymore based on what's happened to the Ravens, but even with, I will say this: Lamar, I know is going to be out. He's supposed to be out for multiple weeks, possibly moving forward. Before that even happened, just pre this past week, the Patriots might be the best team the Bills have played so far. I don't think that's a stretch over the Ravens. Even they're not what they were cracked up to be this year. I don't think that's a hot take at all. Actually,
that's devastating.
Insanely shot.
Hey, let's get ATL Phil in here. What do you think about the game, ATL Phil?
I think the Bills are gonna go into New England and
they're at home, Phil. They're at home.
Oh, they're in Buffalo?
Yeah, Mike and I are going to the game.
I think.
Are we?
I think Buffalo.
Well,
I found out.
You didn't know that, Mike?
We're going.
You didn't know?
at least tailgating.
Yeah,
at least tailgating.
I like Buffalo. I think it's a 2-score game probably.
Okay.
I'm taking the half a hook just to throw that out there.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
I think so too. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
That's probably my
points.
Top pick for this game. I would feel just with the Bills' up and down nature of like their defense being dog shit this year so far. Let's call a spade.
Now, listen, the only thing that worries me is that the Pats are 25th in the league in running the ball.
Yeah.
So that's how we beat you. Scare me a little bit.
Here's the thing. We might not be able to stop you. We may not be able to stop you, but we have the offense. We have the running game to literally just run it on you and eat up the clock. We could do that. Regardless, you're not going to be able to stop our offense. No one.
I mean, the rivalry itself is going to definitely.
Yeah, it's a division game. It's going to be tight.
Yeah,
it's going to be tight.
Who's got the edge in coaching, Marcus?
Vrabel?
I'm biased, Bill.
Okay, elaborate on that. Why do you say
that? Well, like I was saying, just in general, overall, I just like the Bills in this one. Just in general. I mean, the rivalry in itself brings the intensity. Like I said, home field advantage. I mean, the things that's coming along with it in itself, along with me being biased. I mean, it's a no-brainer to me. I mean, I would give it 2 scores, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just being honest with you. Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I just think the way it's set up, the way it's looking, and my boy shines when it's time to shine. I'm liking 2 scores for sure.
Yeah.
All right. 2 scores could be 10 points.
Who knows? All right, we'll do a little trivia. Who knows the head-to-head Sean McDermott, Mike Vrabel record?
Oh.
It can't be that many games. It can't be that many. It's not that many games. So Tennessee, we play him last year? He was the coach last year, right? At New England?
No.
Gerard Mayo. Oh, yeah. Because you said that, I'm going to say he's got the edge on McDermott just slightly in a small sample size.
No. They are 2-2.
Nice.
Good dad. So this is the rubber
This
match.
is the
right
matchup.
now. This is the rubber match. So hopefully the 2021 Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel, can pull this one out.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
As
Boston.
of right now,
Okay.
what do you guys think the percentage on the money line is?
Ooh, here we go, Moneyball. Let's get into some real shit.
I'm gonna go top of my head. I'm gonna say 71% on the Bills money line.
Okay.
Oh, money line? Shit,
Money line.
90.
Got a lot of
try
Boston
it.
I'll
homers.
say
What
maybe
you got?
65.
We're looking at 98% of the public is on the
98.
Stop
Damn.
it.
Nice.
Well, see, I think that's slight disrespect on the Patriots. I think.
Yeah.
Slight.
For sure.
I think so.
Plus 380. They should
Well,
be.
according to Big Mike's stats, man, it looks like we're confused.
Yeah.
Well, Marcus, hold on. If you want to go there again, I will tell you that McDermott in his career is a 61% winning coach. Do you know who's a 62%
Who?
winning coach?
Who are you going to say?
Sean McVay.
Mike Vrabel.
Oh, okay.
Look
So
here.
you clearly got the stat sheet right there. That was an
He
easy
does.
one.
I did homework.
Make sure you have it at the tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to need it.
All right, listen, everybody come to the tailgate. We're going to do live show with Marcus, and we all want to leave takes on him. So we're going to do like a little whiner line segment. If you come to the tailgate, we're going to let you talk your shit to Marcus.
Please
straight.
do. I'll be ready. Bills Mafia, we're here to stay.
We got numbers,
Oh,
Marcus.
somebody gave a thumbs down to the Patriots.
Why'd you get rid of it?
Yeah, Amy.
Look who it is. Amy.
Proud me.
Ah.
Alan's going to do his thing this weekend, baby.
I don't know if this guy. I don't know if this is a compliment or not. This guy wants to know why we have so much aura.
That's what I said. You didn't see that, Kyle?
I
No,
said, man, it's a part
You know
of the
what?
show. It's part of the,
I like that.
Now that we know we have her attention, you ready for the ad with Pay Some Bills?
No, hold on. No, I got more. Listen,
okay.
I come
I'm
correct.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
My goodness.
Now, I do want to give a shout out to the newest number 93 overall Madden running back, Mr. Cook.
Marcus Dowtin? Marcus
No,
Dowtin
he
would
was-
probably be like Marcus should probably be like a 77 running back, I feel like.
Marcus,
went first.
He's
his
an athlete.
awareness is very high. He's got like an 89 awareness.
He's got a lot of
Yeah.
agility. That bodes well for running back.
Dang, so they gave Cook 93?
He just, yes, after last week, he's a 93 overall.
Well, they just paid him. They just paid him a hell of a contract.
Yeah.
Could be
He's
96.
playing like the number one running back in the league right now.
Yeah.
He really is, which is
That
crazy.
is my king in fantasy right now.
Whatever happened to his brother?
He gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he gone.
He slowed down a lot of miles on that tread. But he was great. He was great.
Now, listen, before you guys think the Pats are going to run away or the Bills will run away with this division, let me give you the next off my checklist here. That is the schedule coming up. What would you think if What would you think if I told you the Pats play the Titans, the Bengals, the Saints, the Browns, the Giants, the Jets twice, and the Dolphins twice?
I would tell you the Bills play all those same teams.
Very true.
All right, listen, I'm playing devil's advocate. You guys are the favorites.
I think the Pats can get to 10 wins and be a playoff team.
I mean, with that schedule, I would agree. It's lined up.
Yeah.
Or shit. What's the name? Drake May?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, shit. It's about time. It's about time. Let's see somebody. I would love to see the Patriots come back and show us some love because it was looking like the Ravens and the Bills.
Yeah.
That's what it was looking like.
KC is coming. KC is coming. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
They're coming.
They are coming. Yes.
I'm way more worried about them.
Is anybody Anybody nervous about Ed Oliver, Milano? I mean, are these guys playing? I mean, is that injury report scare you at all?
I think they are. They are supposed to be back. They practiced this week. The only thing that sucks is Hairston did not open up his practice window coming off. The IR said he's. They have a certain amount of weeks to open him back up post week 4, and he's not practicing yet. So he's at least, I would say, 2 to 3 minimum weeks away from playing, more than likely, which sucks. I figured he'd be back by week 4 or 5. Sorry, this week, but it's going to be a while longer.
It'll be a good boost when he does, no matter what.
Yeah, 100%. Same thing. It'd be great. We get him and the D tackle and the DN, Michael Hoyt and Okunjobi. We get them all after the bye. Great for the stretch run.
Agree. I think that's what'll happen.
So shout out to not Bob Kaczynski. Shout out to my guy, Bob Gazinski. Christmas is coming. Who cares? Bills by 14.
Then you would be taking the Bills, giving 7.5. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's right. Also, too, everybody comment, like, subscribe to the show. We'll always read your questions. We got just over 300 people watching live right now on late on a Friday night. Not too shabby, man. Like to get it up to closer to 500 or 1,000. But would we lose Boston Mike? Oh, there he is. He's back.
Oh, there he is.
There he is,
baby.
Bob had me thinking of Christmas.
Yeah, man, it's coming soon. Be here before you know it.
All right, Sean, I think it's almost time to talk about some cruise planning.
I'm ready. Let me know.
You ready? All right.
Do I got to put myself on audio? Okay. No, I'm here. So, are you ready to plan your dream getaway? At Cruise Planners by our beloved and favorite cruise planner, Amy Perrin, located right here in Lancaster, in New York. We've been helping travelers for over 20 years. Our clients experience unforgettable custom itineraries, all-inclusive escapes, cruises, and so much more. And best of all, you won't pay a dime for our expert services. Call us today at 716-458-0755 or visit our website at cruisetheworldvacations.com. Your adventure starts here. And shout out to Amy, who's actually watching the show right now.
Shout out to Amy. She is watching the show. She is
our number one sponsor.
Yes, the show sponsor, not just the segment, the show
sponsor. She's old school. She goes back with the boys.
She's an old school sponsor from the first show.
That's right. If you manage to make it from Summit Sports Live to the Line is Hot, you're an OG, and thank you.
Yeah, you are. Well, listen, hey, do you have Billy the Kid lined up here? What's he up to?
Come on, bro.
Is he shooting? Is he shooting? Shoot.
He went 2 for 3 yesterday. So he went 3 for 3 on Underdog NFL picks the first week. Then he went 0 for week 2, but it's hard to do. But then he bounced back and went 2 for 3 last week. So he has a winning record on Underdog picks. And I have Billy the Kid's picks right now. He has, and I don't know if you might want to pull this up. He's got Texans money line, Dolphins money line.
Hold on.
I just wanted to see what the I got the lines. I got the lines. We're good. I just wanted to read what they actually are, so just to give the people some reference here. So he's got Texans, Dolphins, Ravens. So all
right. So the Texans are giving. He can't have the Texans and the Ravens.
They're playing each other. All right, so he messed that up. So yeah, I don't know what he wants. I'm assuming he's taking Baltimore at home. I'm getting one. I'm assuming that's what's going on. Lamar is out.
If you're going underdog, yes, Baltimore is a home dog. Yes.
And then let's see, he had the Dolphins, who I think did that switch. I'm showing currently the Dolphins are giving a point on the road against Carolina.
-1.5. Yeah, home dog at Carolina.
Right. So I think at the time that he picked this, Miami was actually getting a point, which probably does make sense. So Carolina probably started giving 3, being the home team. All right. So I mean, those are coin flip games. Those are like +100 money line type teams. So he likes Miami and who did I say? And the Ravens. Interesting.
All right. Those are the picks.
Those are his money line underdog NFL picks for this week.
Okay.
Hubbard is out.
He's got some heat.
All right. Well, I think we've been Hubbard is out. Out. O-U-T, out.
We got this tough
All
guy
right.
tuning in here too.
Always watching you guys. Phil, do you think there's some college football in that big brain of yours?
Oh,
I do. I got 3 good picks for you this week.
3?
Yep.
We made Phil a nice graphic for him. I want to show everyone.
yeah, Phil's got ATL. Phil's got the best graphic in the land, man.
Yeah, he does.
It really does. It really does. He lucked out.
Boom.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Upset specials, game of the week. I'm going to let you take it away. ATL Phil.
All right. First game I got this week in Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. It's the Purdue Boilermakers versus the Fighting Illini. Always highly anticipated game. If both teams are performing at their usual level, it could be a close matchup, given their history. Purdue has a strong offense, and Illinois tends to have a solid defense. So this may come down to which team can just capitalize on mistakes, So take Purdue in the 6.5. Game 2, K-State Baylor. It's always an exciting matchup. Both teams have shown strong performances in their respective conferences. State has a solid defense and a balanced offense. Baylor often showcases a dynamic offense. Outcome could hinge on which team can control the tempo in this game and make key plays, especially in the critical moments. So if K-State can contain Baylor's offensive threats, they could edge out and win this game outright. Take K-State in the 6.5. And the last game, Virginia-Louisville. This game is likely to be a very intense game as both teams have their strengths. Virginia is known for a disciplined defense and efficient offense. Louisville often brings a dynamic and fast-paced offense to the table. So if Virginia can control the pace and slow Louisville down a little bit on defense, that'll shut down their scoring opportunities. They may have the upper hand here. Conversely, if Louisville can establish their offense rhythm and exploit any defensive gaps, they could win the game. So expect this to be a close contested game, possibly coming down to the wire at the end of this game. Take Virginia in the 6.5. So quick recap for these 3 games: Purdue plus 6.5, Virginia plus 6.5, and K-State plus 6.5. What do you guys think?
Nice. Moneyball, what do you think? You backing them up there?
Yeah, I like obviously Virginia coming off a big win in Florida State. Or were they home for that game? I think they were definitely home against Florida
State is a disaster though this year.
Yeah, they are.
Man, how can you crap on Florida State beating Alabama and Georgia can't even beat Alabama? It's there's some contention there, but I think it just adds
it's college football.
I know, man. It adds to the playoffs this year, and I think Virginia will keep their motivation, their winningness, keeping that alive. So I like that pick. Obviously, I'm not big into Baylor or anything like that, so I'm not too keen on what their offense has been doing. But yeah, I like the other 2 picks a lot.
Well, I actually got some insight on the college scene. That was a great win by UVA last week against Florida State. And like we said, Florida State, how could you do that to Alabama and then come out and get that performance versus UVA? But still, that was an awesome game on both sides. Behind the scenes, if you know. But the coaching staff for UVA, along with Colorado, University of Colorado, along with Syracuse, and there's one more. A lot of those coaches grew up together, pals, buddies. friends behind the scenes. A lot of them may have coached with each other, and or a lot of those guys are in my class of guys that were that did not play that went off into coaching. So it's a little tit for tat, little behind the scenes play that goes along with last year's season and this year's season coming up. So a lot of the teams. I kind of expected a few early losses and or competitive games from different caliber teams, coming up. So, it's great that you picked those games. I think Purdue was a good pick. Definitely interested in what UVA is going to come out and do because they have a lot of transfer guys that they got out of the portal. So they got some pretty good depth over there, and they proved that against Florida State. So I'm definitely excited
for
to
sure.
see those guys are coming with the season. I think they're going to put on a show and surprise a few people.
For sure.
What do you think, Sean? What's your college looking like?
Well, I mean, we got to talk about the game. I mean, as you see, you can't see me. I changed hats. I changed backgrounds. We got to talk about our squad for a second. I know we'll go off script for a quick second. So, Marsh, I feel actually either one, whoever wants to jump in, take it. What are we looking like for Georgia? I know we got Kentucky this week.
Yep,
Kentucky
in a bounce back spot. We had a tough loss last week.
20.5, I believe, is the spread in this game.
It's a lot of points. What are your guys' thoughts? So we got. I'm not going to call myself an expert. I'll say I got 3 Georgia experts now on the show, and screens 3, 4, 5 here. If you're looking on the left hand side, so we could just have a round table. Yeah. What do you guys all think about the game this week? Obviously, I like Georgia to bounce back. Do I think they're going to cover the 20? Probably not. But that's just my opinion. But you guys tell me what you think.
I agree. I mean, I think we've been struggling to cover against some of the worst teams. We're kind of like the Bills where we played other teams' level sometimes, which is disappointing. Mm-hmm. But I also think, there were some guys that still impressed me in that game. I think Colby Young had a very good game, very reliable in between the sticks. And obviously we didn't use him when we needed to. I think we were still relying on our run game a bit too heavy. But, I think all of that it's still early in the season. And obviously the Alabama game in Georgia, it's going to be close regardless of the year. That's just coaching-wise. But moving forward, you take those lessons, and I trust Smart to make those corrections. And, against Kentucky, I mean, it's going to be a matter of how much do we really want to go forward and prove that we are that team to beat still. And this would be the week to just pile on 40. I could see it.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
that's what I can see it.
But on a more realistic side, 20 is a lot for how we've been playing. So
it is. But if you heard the presser after, Gunnar Stockton said, we have to do better. We have to do better. It's on us. It's on the players. The players know it's on them. I think they have a huge bounce back week against Kentucky. Kentucky's not – their defense is a little skeptical this year. So I think Georgia can put up the points. Gunnar Stockton, he's got that confidence in him. And he knows he's got to do better. He said, just look at yourself in the mirror. I think he said that 7-8 times. We just got to look at ourselves in the mirror. So I think they bounce back against Kentucky and they cover that 20.5.
Definitely, it's like a get right game for them, for their confidence to move towards the rest of the season. They still got Ole Miss on the schedule, I know. It's not going to be an easy game. Lane Kiffin is, I think, one of the best college coaches out there. He's really
Lane and Kirby have that.
Yeah, right.
Agreed.
Yeah,
it'll just be a test of defense, man. Like we've always had the offense to move the ball. I just think our defense obviously isn't as. I think we're bringing in the right level of players, but the overall chemistry and everything, it still is a fairly new squad altogether. So, I think they'll just take some more time to really hone in on who's going to be that main linebacker, who's going to be that main defense end kind of guy. We just don't have that yet. So once that becomes more, firm in our defense, I think we'll really start whooping these teams.
Yep. Well, it's a long season.
And I mean, and Gunner's just getting his feet wet. I mean, what is this? His sixth, seventh start,
Correct,
going in from last year into this year. So, I mean, he's just now, he still hasn't played a full season. So, he's getting his feet wet, and I think they'll be all right.
I agree.
All right. Well, there we go. Boston Mike got some college picks. We talked about the Georgia game. We got about 400 people watching live right now, just under an hour in. So we're doing
all right. Well, let's segue into talking about some NFL games. College is over. Drum roll, NFL. So here we go. So we got the early games up. Would like to point out that Vikings-Cleveland game is in the morning, which is probably one of the best things that God ever invented. Is football on Sunday morning at 9:30.
Another overseas game. Where's this one?
It's not Ireland. It might be Germany.
Oh, that's actually cool.
They're in London.
I think they're in London. I think it's London.
Yeah, the last one was in Dublin.
Yeah, they were in Germany last week.
Yeah.
So that game's awesome. Make some eggs. Watch some football. Any games on that slate stand out to you? Maybe Texans Ravens.
As far as
Denver Philly
intriguing
to watch. Yeah, just games to watch.
I just real quick, I'll let you guys talk about it. I like to see if Cleveland's defense can show up again and limit the Vikings. The Vikings have looked like a juggernaut at times this year on defense and offense. I think Cleveland keeps that game close, especially at home in the dog pound. And then it's hard to not think that Philly-Denver is going to be like a great game. Then it's Billy the Kid's point. Do the Ravens somehow scrape by without Lamar? I could see it, especially at home. Not going to pick it, but I could see it.
A lot of the public is still in the Ravens. No shocker there.
Yeah, well.
All right. Well, hey, let's take a look at the later games. We got Titans, Cards, Bucks, Seahawks, maybe. The Bengals kill every game they're in.
I like that game.
I mean, obviously the two I'm looking at are Sunday night, Monday night. Those are the two that stand out to me in this slate here.
Chargers game is gonna be
Daniel. I know we're all high on the Chargers. We talked about it. Moneyball, while you were out. We've been talking a ton about the Chargers, and they just laid an egg. Cost me a parlay last week, actually. But
do they bounce back? Jaden Daniels coming back. I mean, what do they do? It's an intriguing game.
McLaurin's out. De'Ami Brown is out, and their starting guard is out for the Commanders. Joe Alt is out for the Chargers. Yep. So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think it's going to be a close game. And also, I love the Bucs.
Let's get right into the picks. Let's get into the picks then. Okay, why don't we take a look at what SV the Don is?
I get treatment. I get special treatment now for being.
Hold on. Here we go. So these are SV the Don's picks for the weeks. You want to go through them real quick? Vikings,
I see what you did here. Yeah, so I have the Vikings. So these are obviously our spread picks that I'm doing pretty well with. I like the Vikings in a close one. It's a short spread. The Colts, I mean, they've been good. I don't necessarily know if they're a contender, but I do like the Colts to win. The Raiders are kind of a hapless team at the moment until they show otherwise. As much as we love Pete Carroll, if Marcus was on, I'm sure he'd hype up Pete Carroll a ton. So we lost for a minute. I like the Giants. I like the spark that Dart gave the Giants. I like them when we obviously just got to see the Saints. I don't know that the Saints can play. I think we got the Saints' best shot, honestly, which isn't saying much. I know that the Bills barely scraped by, but I think they blew their load, like the proverbial load. I think the Giants win that game. The Jets, bottom of the barrel type of team again this year. Dallas showed me something by hanging with Green Bay, so obviously got to go with Dallas. Dolphins just lost Tyreek to that gruesome knee injury. I like Carolina. I think that's going to be maybe the worst game of the week, potentially to watch. I don't know, it could be entertaining, but just I don't know. That could go either way, but I'll take the home team getting a point, I believe. And then Houston, I did take because no Lamar, but I guess I could see and agree with Billy's I believe the kids picked that the Ravens could eke that game out in just like an ugly backup quarterback game. I don't know who's their backup quarterback. Does anybody know? Is it Huntley?
The Ravens?
Yeah, who's their backup?
It's Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
That actually makes me like them more.
Coop.
He's kind of a vet, man. He's had experience.
Yeah.
and then I think it'll be a good game, dude. I think the Eagles and the Bills at this point are the class of the NFL. I mean, the Bills haven't played as good as the Eagles overall, and obviously Denver's got a legit defense. But
yes,
all right. Well, here's your later games. This is what you think.
Yeah,
Cards,
real
Bucks,
quick. Yep, Bucks
Lions.
Seahawks game is my most intriguing game of the week. That is, for whatever reason, I just think Tampa's been scraping by, and I can see them just losing. I think Tampa's getting points, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Tampa's getting points.
Tampa's getting 3.5 on the road.
That's the main reason why I picked them. They've been in field goal games every week, so to get the hook, I'm taking Tampa. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason. Straight up.
All right, then you're going Bills minus 7.5, and then you're taking the Chiefs minus 3.5 on the road at Jacksonville. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I feel you. Marcus, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just lost connection.
We're gonna go through
bad area.
Yeah, no worries. We're gonna go through your picks. Your picks are on the screen. Let's see. What can we hackle Marcus about here? Marcus.
The only thing I can haggle with him is when he took the Saints the 1 week and they got smoked. That's the only bad thing I could say that's bad.
I mean, maybe him taking the Ravens. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't mind his
Lamar.
picks.
No, I'm on the same page as you, Marcus. Almost identical. Literally identical.
Now 2 in a row on the Panthers. Ugh.
Yeah,
of course. Now listen. Check me out on these Ravens now. Check me out on these Ravens. Now, the Ravens always have a Lamar-like, Lamar-esque type of guy.
Yep.
All right, to back him up. Yep. Right?
We were just talking about the Cooper Rush.
Get a chance to see somebody new or somebody that's been under a great tutelage and polish in some kind of way to do good enough of a job. All right, to get the job done. So I do have some faith in the Ravens to handle the business.
Yeah. Cooper Rush has looked good at times. He was all right with Dallas at times, but we'll see. Houston's not a world beater either, so I said that could really go either way. I'm with you on that.
All right, let's see what Marcus has for the second slate here.
Wow.
Cards, Bucks, Lions. He's got the Commanders. We like
Marcus. We have one game different out of all of them. The whole slate, we picked one game different.
Well, because you like the you're not vibing with the Commanders.
No, I took no. Did I? Yeah, that is it. You're right. I did take.
Well, you took New York too.
2 games.
You took New York, and he took
New York too.
No, he took New York too. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So Marcus and I had 2 games different out of the whole slate.
Oh yeah, he took the Ravens. You took Houston.
Yeah, I'm on the scatterboot train, man. I'm on the scatterboot train.
Oh man, I love him. I love him. We got him in fantasy. I drafted him.
Yeah, I'm on the scatterboot train right now, man.
He's a
Moneyball looks like he might be related to scatterboot, man. I'm telling you.
I wish I was. I need those genes.
It's his older brother.
Hey, Moneyball, you might have to put that Giants jersey on for Halloween, man.
That's a good segue.
That's a super call.
Did Moneyball pick the Giants? Drum roll. He did not.
No.
Boo,
boo, boo. Yeah. None of that. Come on.
All right, Moneyball. Give us why these picks are your picks. Give us why.
Man, quick rundown here. So I think we're all taking the Vikings for the same reason. I haven't seen Gabriel yet. I think that switch that they're making is the fact that their offense can't produce. I mean, the one game they did win against the Packers, it was 13-10. If they win any game, it's because of their defense. But I think the Vikings also have a good matchup with a really good defensive coordinator, and I think they'll be able to stop them from even putting up 10 points possibly. So just taking that lean there alone. The Colts, man, I was on them last week. I got burned because of a dropped touchdown pass that went into the back of the end zone. I think if he doesn't drop that, I think the Colts win and beat the Rams in their home stadium, which is a hard thing to do. You know, they're a legit team, and the Raiders prove that even when it comes down to a final second field goal, they're just not that team yet that can win those clutch games. But on this Saints game, man, I did go back and forth. Obviously, I liked what Dart did, but I'm also the analytics guy here, and I look at these percentages. And if you go back last week, you can already assume that versus the Chargers, I can almost guarantee 95% of the public was on the Chargers. It was a spot where people didn't know what Dart was going to look like yet. So that's where those underdogs kind of come out. But now you're looking at the Saints, a home favorite against the Giants team. I mean, I just think if the Saints, for their whole schedule all year long, they're gonna be like a 3-win team. I just think one of those wins is going to be this week, and I think that's why they're favored. And they're getting a low percentage. So those are typically the home favorites that I like to back when people really don't know what to do with that team yet. Also the same with the Jets. I mean, it's so painful to want to put money on the Jets, and I think that's another game where they're at home. Their offense still can get down the field. Fields is still very athletic. I still like what Wilson has been producing this year. You know, I think the fact that the Cowboys couldn't finish that game last week and it ended in a tie, that's just another blow. Like there's going to be a point where the Cowboys do have the skills, but I think the Jets are just going to match up well this week, and I think Dak Prescott will go back to his former self.
Yeah.
Moving forward, I cannot trust Carolina with any of my money ever. I think.
Oh, we have another line.
I knew Mike would like that. I said,
is that our esteemed Dolphin insider?
I hope it is, man. He's reining in. That's Devin A-Chain in the back right now.
There you go.
But
I think Marcus missed that day.
Yeah, he did.
With Hubbard out, how is this team going to move the ball with Rico Dowdle? I don't think so.
Throw it to Ted McMillan 26 times?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, even with Tyreek Hill hurt, I think they still have just the better team on paper. 1.5. I think they could easily be getting what the Vikings are getting, a 3.5 spread. You know, everyone's just I feel like the sportsbook are basing it off of what they did in the Falcons game, but that game was also just terrible coaching and terrible decision making from Penix. I think that was essentially a fluke game, is all I'm saying, and I don't think the Panthers will be moving forward getting W's at all. I think that's a good spot for Miami to get a win, and if imagine them going into Carolina and losing this week, I would imagine that is a very serious blow to their head coach, and I would say that's a goodbye signal for the rest of his career. So yeah, very, very heavy spot for him to actually get this win. And same thing with the Ravens. I think, the Texans are a very questionable offense at this point. I liked what Stroud eventually did against the Titans, but even then it was pretty close for the first half of the game. I don't think their defense has taken the right steps yet. I think the Ravens do have the edge defense-wise in this game, and I still think all Cooper Rush has to do is, here, Derrick Henry, please do something that you haven't done in 3 weeks, I don't know what Lamar's been doing, but they've kind of gone away from the rush. I think Derrick Henry only had 11 rush attempts last week, so they need to get back
real
to
quick.
that.
Moneyball, I got to tell you this because you brought it up. I saw Dan Orlovsky today said a stat about the Ravens. The Ravens are the number one team in efficiency at running the ball. No surprise there with Derrick Henry, right? They are dead last in the NFL at rushing on first and second down. That makes zero sense.
It blows my mind. I mean, if you watch,
that means he's breaking laws on third down.
Right.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, if you watch, it's like at the end of that Bills game, all they really needed to do was kill clock, and they weren't rushing Derrick Henry right out the gate. They were trying to throw it to Zay Flowers or Mixon Andrews too much, and they did the same thing last week. It's like when they're getting behind, they hit the panic button and go to a lot of this instead of a lot of this. And I think Derrick Henry could break away for a 70-yard rush. I don't care what the score is. I'm still trusting him to beat this Texans defense face in, and I'm still trusting that Cooper Rush is a good enough passer to just beat them by at least a field goal. So that's my lean there. And obviously with the Eagles, I don't care how good the Broncos were last year. I think their offense has taken a step back as far as PFF rankings go. Bo Nix is the worst ranked PFF quarterback out of all 32 teams. So,
no shit. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Actually, pretty shocking stat there when I saw that. And I just think it goes to show that if they go into Philadelphia and win, it would have to be a very massive public difference that I'm not seeing right now. So moving on to the later slates, Arizona Titans are just, when you got the quarterback in interviews saying that they're essentially crap. Yeah, I would say, I'm fading that team every week. And then this is where the schedule gets interesting because obviously you got Seahawks, the Lions, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Bills. All 5 of those teams are big, favorite, solid teams. So out of those 5, I'm expecting there to be, one underdog to pop out, maybe 2, but it's just hard to tell which one it could be. Obviously, I think it's clear there that Patriots spread. I've been looking at these percentages. I think, even my dad, who's a Bills fan, I was going back and forth with him about it because every year you watch them, the Patriots keep it closer than it should be. And the Bills, even the last 2 weeks where it seems like they're smacking these teams by the end, they're still not covering. So I think the Bills win, but I think the Patriots cover. I think the Chargers will have a bounce back spot. I think that was also a fluke game percentage-wise for Jackson Dart, like I already talked about. The Lions have obviously taken a step in the right direction. I think the Bucs, like Sean said, they're one of those teams that will keep it close regardless of who the opponent is. I think a lot of people are going to be on the Seahawks at home. So if there is one likely underdog here, I would say it is the Bucs. And if it's not them, the only other 2 I'm watching for, potentially the Patriots and the Commanders. The only other 2 I see.
Nice.
Yeah. So what are you really thinking Monday night? Is KC back or?
Man, I like what Liam Cohen's doing. I do. I just don't think they have that offense yet to really keep up, especially with Worthy back. The Chiefs just came out and showed that they still have that, overall power punching offense. And I think Kelsey obviously made some great catches in that game. It's just hard to deny that the Chiefs are going to be a good team, a good producing team on the field. And I think the Jags defense too it's improving. They're going in the right direction, but there would only be a certain scenario later in the season where I could say, okay, this Jags team has what it takes to beat the Chiefs. I don't think it's this week at all.
Yep.
All right. Well,
like that.
We'll go to the last place. Oh, let's see. Let's throw a real good player up here. Where's that Mr. Perrin? Where's he? Let's find him. He made some picks. Now listen, he is in last place. Don't let that fool you, folks. Okay. Hey, who's that?
I just might be tired for now.
Damn, that's a long one there. Jeez.
All right. So here we go. Does anybody have anything to say about these wonderful picks? I'll open it up to you guys. Let you heckle me. Saints.
Ooh. Oh, you took the Dolphins? All right. Well, we're 2-2 then. Split that game. No?
Listen, right? I don't think the Browns are going to outscore them, right? So I think the Vikings might, win an ugly one. I don't like the Raiders at all. I'm kind of fading against them. The Colts are kind of trendy. I do like the Colts. I think like Moneyball, I think the Saints are in a good spot to win a game. I think why couldn't it be this game?
Mr. 2-2 maybe gets loose for a couple.
Kendra could possibly.
Trending more carries.
Trending upwards. He is trending upwards.
Picked him up on our fantasy team.
I want to ask you, Mike, since you're the only other one on the Saints.
Yes.
Did how their offense produced in Buffalo last week? Did that give you any indication that their offense can keep up with the Giants? Because that's what I'm kind of basing it off of.
I think that they will hang around against the Giants. I don't think the Giants are good.
Who's saying the Giants are a good offense? First of all, nobody said that.
Well, you're picking
no
them
Malik neighbors. Well,
hold on,
not that much.
Hold on. I think the Giants are going to be dead in the water. To be honest with you, I think Dart came out that one drive. He scored that rushing touchdown.
It's like they had no film on him, right? The player that they had no film on, so he can kind of come out and do some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. So, and then the Dolphins, I mean, I just think they're just a better team. I mean, the spread's only Miami 1.5. I mean, I don't think that's much. I don't believe in the Ravens yet. I don't really believe in the Texans yet either, but unfortunately, I got to pick somebody. And then the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, they just keep rolling. I mean, I'm kind of upset about them, unfortunately. I wanted to see them take a little bit of a step back and come back to earth.
No doubting them dogs.
That's right.
I know.
I just want to see the Eagles before I I believe in them. I pick them every week. I like to see them tighten up in their second halves. That's my only gripe with the Eagles at the moment.
All right. So then I took the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Lions, the Commanders, who I call the Redskins. I did take the Patriots again with the 0.5 point. I think that hook is my hook. And I think Jacksonville keeps it close. The 3.5, I think I'm taking the 0.5 there. I think they might. I think Jacksonville, if they don't win outright, would lose by 3.
We'll have to look at it. I think those two teams tend to play ugly games too, KC and Jacksonville. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
Yep. So, what do you guys think? Is it going to be a Patriots week or a Bills week?
It's going to be a Bills week, but
do we have any gentlemen wagers? Any wagers, gentlemanly?
I got 100 push-ups on the Bills.
Ooh.
I don't know if I could do 100 push-ups right now.
I will second. I will also do 100 push-up on the Bills.
There we go. There we go.
All right,
I'll do mine in 2 sets of 50.
All right, so
it all got to be at once. We could do. We can break it down in the 20s, 25. You know.
All right.
Then I'll do 4.
All right, Hybrid, you are on for 100 push-ups.
There it is.
Wow.
I'm getting ready, baby.
444 people live.
Hold on. These bets are against the spread, though. So you're giving me 7.5.
No, I'm taking my back. I'm taking money line.
Oh, now you're only 50 push-ups?
I took the Patriots, didn't I? I know. I forget what I did.
No, you didn't take the Patriots.
I will do 200 push-ups on the Patriots spread.
200? You picked the Patriots.
So you're saying he's taking the Patriots.
All right, so it's me and Moneyball, 200 push-ups against.
All right, no, I'll take it. I'll take the push-ups. I'll take the push-ups on the Bills with the spread.
All right.
Okay.
So me and Money versus you and Hybrid, 100 apiece.
Phil.
Yes.
Phil.
Somebody in the comments, you get in for 25 push-ups.
Yo, ATL Phil, you got to be the tiebreaker. You got to be the tiebreaker.
Get in on the Bills. I'm with the Bills.
Okay.
You're on the Bills? All right.
Our 300
Gotta go Bills.
All right.
Yeah, gotta go Bills.
Listen, I want a video of you paying this bet off when we win.
I got mine. I'm coming through with mine.
Yep.
All right, Sean, we got to do some more advertising here. What do you think?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Quick. Let me know.
Right. Let's do a quick one.
Okay. Oh, it's Fitz. I didn't have that one ready. But
no. How about this one? How about Built-in Buffalo?
There we go. All right. So anyway,
how's our boys?
Of course, we are very excited to do our weekly show all this season here on the Built-in Buffalo Network. Built-in Buffalo is your go-to destination for all things Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Sabres. Again, tune in starting next week for Sabres. But we're the best place to go for Buffalo's teams covered by the fans, for the fans. Tune in to catch our great content on all the main social media channels and, of course, on YouTube.
Thank you very much for that. Where's my man Marcus? Get him back.
So I am here.
We'll do a little 5 cross here on the way out. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that watched. It's a little bit past hour and 15 or so. It's about 450, 500 people watching live. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I do also want to give one quick shout out to my boys, the Boston Red Sox.
Nice season. Nice season.
We did not think we would get here. It was a rough
playing with
start.
house money, right? Playing with house money.
Yes, we won game 1 in New York. I think just the way we lost game 2 at the end and then just put the kid up. We just had too many injuries. So just want to give a big shout out to the Red Sox this year. We love you. We'll see you again next year. And I am turning my attention.
Helmet. Yep.
To football.
There it is.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's go.
Love that. Looks like Gronk in there.
Yeah.
That boy. Love that.
Go deep.
Take it away. Take it away.
I'll tell you what. Before we get out, I want to real quick before we take it out. I got to give my quick SV parlay. I got a quick little NFL parlay for you guys, for the audience members. About almost 500 people in here. We do a quick, easy parlay. We're gonna go Detroit money line, the Lions. We're gonna then go Dallas on the money line, and Philadelphia. Quick little 3-team parlay for you people. Win some money.
I like those odds.
I like them.
I like that.
Decent. But yeah, everybody, thank you for tuning in. It'll be an interesting week. We have lots of great content. I'll be in Buffalo in person with Boston Mike. Probably do
Stop
maybe
by
a
the
little
tailgate. We'll see you.
Stop by the
Sunday.
tailgate. Hit us up on socials. Obviously, you know my socials right in my picture. SV the Don on Twitter, on Instagram. But yeah, man, it'll be great. We'll probably do some post game content as well. So make sure you very nice. Okay, Cornizer, I see you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
But,
Go
yeah.
Dogs.
Go Dogs. Go
man.
Bills.
Bills Mafia in the building.
Dogs, Bills, Mafia. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Moving fast like legends hold. Yeah. Don't rise, run, shine, stand tall.